Hello, everyone. Before we continue, I would like to let everyone know that I am not a medical doctor. I'm not a spiritual master or an expert of any kind. I'm just a country pumpkin sharing his theoretical perspective for entertainment purpose only. The topic of entertainment today is the embodiment of the Christos ways, or embodying the 15 attitudes and responsibilities of mastery. This is the area where a lot of people come short. Yes, we can do all the techniques Asia shared, but that is only half the battle. That is only at the blueprint, the energetic level, but we still have to integrate it and embody it, so that it is part of our everyday life, our way of life. And it is not the ultimate mean just because you follow some ascension mechanics and things that it is the secret technique, the hidden technique that will take you to heaven or where you ever want to go. It will solve all the problems. No, it doesn't work that way. People fail to realize that we have 8 billion people on this planet. Most of them don't speak English. So to think that those English speaking people think that they got the best, the greatest technique, and that is the only way to save ourselves, to re-evolve back to terror, is full of crap. Excuse my French. But the universe doesn't operate that way. That energy is available to everybody on the planet, whether they are conscious or unconscious about it. There's a many ways to call it skin the cat. Many ways to do things. We have many spiritual teachers out there that can help us to embody the 15 attitudes and responsibilities of mastery without even know the Asia teachings or even know any teaching or any spiritual master, because it is within your coding encryption already. It is a choice made by your soul whether to awaken now or not. Plus, we also have a lot of soul that has reached a certain level of maturity to become awakened, to become enlightened. And they can tap into this knowledge, to the inner knowing, to their connection with themselves and with source. They know within themselves what to do and how to behave without anyone telling them how it should be. The teachings that is available to us right now, whether it's from other sources or from Asia, it's just a reference. It's just a reminder of what we already know inside. If it is if the Asia techniques is the no, the 1-0 technique, then you wouldn't have so many people dark flower. People dark flower, or they cannot embody the 15 attitudes of mastery. It is because for once it could be that soul choice. It is what they want to experience. They purposely fall. It could be a lot of things that we don't know, and we accept that we don't know instead of speculating and saying, "Oh, this is bad. You're stupid. You shouldn't be doing that technique. You're not supposed to be opening your body up and blah 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 blah." Because embodying the attitudes of mastery, or there are two things: you either remember it, or if you are one of the soul that is re-evolving back and at a certain level to begin to understand. And yes, those things, when they're put in front of your face, those 15 attitudes and responsibility is a good reminder and a reference card. So that is showing you how to behave and act in everyday life. A guide. In addition, there are other spiritual guides, YouTubers, if you want to call them, to share their experience, share what they're going through, to help other people on a similar path, to realize their power, to know that they are not alone, to know they're not a nutcase or the black sheep. There are many black sheep out there, to give them some kind of guidance and comfort in knowing that there are more people out like them. So we should not be limiting ourselves and just focus, I got the best and the greatest techniques available, and forgetting there are so many other knowledge spiritual teachers available right now to help us, whether you're from Europe, you're from America, you're from Africa, you're from China, Japan, Indonesia, wherever you are, there are someone out there that can speak your language and share in the level of understanding in their own ways how to attain self-mastery. Or there are people that can subtitle, can translate those books and teachings like The Power of Now from Eckhart Tolle, so people can realize that how to embody all that things without knowing all the technical and the history and everything. Life is simple. Don't make it complicated. Knowledge is only power when you know how to apply it. And applying techniques or special ascension mechanics is half the equation. Like when you do healing, you heal at the blueprint level, which is very slow, just like you're doing techniques. It takes a while to manifest out into your physical reality. Then you have to heal the outer part and the middle part, and every outer part you can do and know how to do, so that it's whole and it's faster. Or else when you just do the outer part, when your blueprint is corrupted, it revert back. Or you do your blueprint, but then your attitude is not very good. You have poor embodiment, meaning you are walking the second path, and doing all that techniques will not going to help you in any way much. Because what they have this expression, nước xa không cứu lửa gần được. Mean the water is far away cannot save you from this fire that's right in front of your face, to your self-righteousness, that you think you're better than everyone else, with all your ego being blown up, with your narcissistic behavior. That's going to drag you down, right down to the black hole faster than anything. No technique going to stop you from going down there. So people have to realize about themselves and what they can do every day, and change their attitude, their perspective, other things they can do can help. We can start. There's a lot of ways, because embodiment of the 15 attitudes and responsibilities is not a one thing. It is an all-encompassing things to raise our frequencies. And I did share, well, in Vietnamese anyway, a video and different ways we can do that. One way is the basic stuff is take care of our physical body, because that is our foundation here in the physical reality. We cannot ignore it and abuse it and live in our head in this fake reality in our mind, and not be in the present, in the now, to embrace it fully. So high quality food, helps with not just raising our frequency, but better our health. When our health is great, we're able to see things clearer. We're able to embody those things, those attitudes and responsibility easier. Once you are not feeling well, you worry with fear and anxiety, and your frequency down, and you attract all those negative energy and those things in the astral plane gonna be hanging out and be your best buddies. And it's like a downward spiral. So we have to have a good foundation so that we can expand, slowly embodying, slowly correcting, adjusting, and reprogramming ourselves, how we think and how we do things at a step-by-step process. And able to do all that things, it requires a time of maturity, what I call to marinate. It means to accrete energy, to accrete frequency, so that we realize we were able to see things that was straight in our face before, but we not realize. We're able to see things at a deeper level without having anybody to tell us or give us the answer, because we just know. Just like you can't, doesn't matter how well you describe the environment, the sun, the trees, the breeze to a blind guy. He can only imagine so much. What we need is to give him the tool or her the tool or tools to open his or her eyes to see it firsthand. Embodying the 15 attitudes and responsibility is not that hard as people believe. Everyone has that inner guidance within themselves. Follow your heart, your conscience. That is the CEO, not your emotional body, not your mental mind or mental body, which is your mind telling you what to do. Once you follow that drive, that inner guidance inside, and realize that is a CEO, and that is the captain, and follow that captain, and everything just unfold naturally. In order for you to be able to follow that captain, to reach that stage, to follow the captain, to be able to observe and analyze and everything, you have to realize the power of now. You have to marinate, reach a certain level of maturity, and you can do that through good energy practice of clearing your energy, of eating high quality food to build the foundation, and do regular cleansing, clearing your energy of negative stuff, so that you become easier center and grounded and able to see things and raise your frequency gradually until you finally see more things, understand more things, and do things step by step, because it's a layers like an onion, very, very, or a lot of layers. And people need a foundation. And right now, not many people have a good foundation. It's like trial and error and fumbling in the dark, where there's all things, easy things you can do. Like I said earlier, good energy practice, good quality food, diet, so that you can connect with that guidance and inner guidance inside to guide you every step of the way, and let things unfold naturally. Learn to love, accept ourselves. Those are things that we can easily do. We don't need to do some complicated stuff and unrealistic goals where there are things we can take step by step. It takes time. We cannot force maturity. We cannot force spiritual awakening. We have to love and accept ourselves for what we are right now. Instead of wishing I'm my higher self right now, or another version, a perfect version of yourself. Love and accept who you are right now, and let things unfold naturally once you, instead of trying to push it and force it, learn to live in the now moment and follow the inner guidance inside. That it can't get any simpler than that. Follow the CEO, the inner guidance, follow the drive inside, just not the inner guidance, the drive, what's pushing you, what's motivating you inside, what are you hungry for, what do you want to express through that that passion inside, with that inner guidance inside. When it's passion, when you start sharing that passion, following that passion inside, that will automatically help you to overcome all your limitation and weakness, not in one day, one go, but slowly. Because in order to achieve that passion, that motivation, that drive inside, you have to overcome your weakness, your limiting thoughts, your fear, your anxiety, everything. So when just follow that drive, that compassion, so you can share your creativity. You can add things to this world, contribute, and that will not only satisfy you fully and deeply, but that also help you overcome your weakness. By overcoming your weakness, that means you're able to embody the 15 attitudes and responsibilities of mastery. At the same time, it lets you to fully express your skill sets, your talents that you have been suppressing as well. So just by expressing your skills, your talents, and not doubting it, and follow the passion inside, and use your heart, your soul as the guidance, and everything just unfold naturally. You don't have to do any special techniques, even though it helps. It helps provide what we call the marinating process, the maturity process. It helps with getting enough energy, high level enough energy to overcome your limiting thoughts, your weaknesses. Just because you recognize your limitation, your weakness, and your limiting thoughts doesn't mean you can overcome them. Overcoming them, that means you need enough energy, frequency, and that frequency comes from opening up your mind to possibilities instead of limiting it from fear and anxiety. All those, getting the energy from the planet higher frequency available right now helps with the process, with the marinating process, but we have other tools that are available to help us being grounded and connected and clear, and so that we see everything's more obvious. Okay, I wish everyone luck in finding the spiritual master or the YouTuber or books or guidances they need at that time and point of their life when they need it most, and to follow that step by step hint that our soul put in front of us, that we from time to time fail to see, and realize that you are not here alone. You're being guided without being knowing it. And then good luck following your heart, following your soul, following your compassion. And through that, you will overcome all your weakness, fear, and anxiety. Okay, thank you, everyone.